Hello, hello. It's TCP here and welcome back to Fulham FC. Today, the first recap of the second season in Prem. And we are 13th of September, so I have played a little bit longer the season already. And of course, like every time, let's start the recap with our transfers this summer. There was a lot of activity. Let's start with the outs. Like you are seeing, a lot of deals, a lot of free transfers. The first one, the first guy out was Neskin Skebano. He moaned about lack of first-time football, and I decided to sell him. He actually didn't even wanted to stay and wasn't even capable of playing Premier League football. So I decided to sell him at Lorient in France. 4 million euros, good deal for us, I think. I don't. Let's see. Did we make a profit? No, slight loss, but nevertheless, I was happy to get rid of him. Then our backup goalkeeper Marcus Bettinelli did go to Coventry, 3 million euros. A bit cheap deal, but nobody wanted him and for higher price, and therefore that. Floyd Aite was another winger that I did sell. He did go to Toulouse, France also. 1.8 million. Also tried to sell higher fee, but nobody wanted him, so have to settle with that fee. Then a lot of frees. Actually, the notable one is Larsavik and Christensen. His deal was set before the end of the season. He did go to Brøndby. All of others did release from free. Then the big deal out, Stefan Johansen. Yet again, he was moaning about first in football, and if we look at stats, he isn't that deep, that good. That marking and passing, especially, and decisions are a bit low. So I wanted to sign better quality midfielders for this year because we are in the Champions League. Spoilers: if you are not haven't watched the previous episode, go watch it now before this and come back day after that. So I decided to sell Johansen. Köln offered 11 million, which was really good deal in my opinion, and in Germany Stefan will go. Then a couple of loan deals. Yanis Hamzau did go for Sheffield United. Philip Fuchs, which I'm talking about a minute because he's one of our new signings, did go to Dynamo Minsk. Good loan deal for him. Debussy was a bummer because his valuation was over 3 million, but the reason why nobody wanted him was his wage. He had high 3 million wage per annum, and therefore I tried to sell him with higher fee, but nobody wanted because the wage, and I dropped it down to 650, and Virtus Entella wanted him, and I think we are paying some about 1,800,000 next year for his wages. So that was the only deal that I got him. So well, it's a better than nothing. Josapet was loaned in last season. I don't really rate this guy. His attributes are really good, but 27 years old. Didn't value at him on much. Levante offered 3.7 million. Good rise on 5 million. They have already paid for 4 million, so probably gonna get that 5 million, which is a really good deal. Adeniran did go loan for Hull. Hull is also in Prem, so he will get Premier League experience. So really good loan deal from Dennis. Humphreys did go for Mansfield. Pennington did go to Wolves. Slight loan fee also there. Then Lasse Schöne he had a year left on his contract, so I decided to sell him. He's really decent and experienced midfielder, can play a lot of positions, but that 1 year left on his contract, and I wasn't sure should I give him a new one, so I decided to sell him. 2.5 million decent fee for him. And David Button, our third choice goalkeeper, did sign for Walsall, 1.4 million. A bit low fee, but nobody wanted him, and he had also a relatively big fee for third choice goalkeeper, so that's why the low fee for him. Torstensson, Gudjonsen, Tunnicliffe, and Andre Anderson did go for loan. Anderson's loan, I'm a bit happier now than last year because he's at Eibar, Spain, and for Brazilian guys to loan him out to Spain, it will take, I think it was 3 years to gain citizenship, so therefore Spain is good for those South American players, especially for Brazilians. I don't know about the other nationalities. And yeah, we gained totally nearly 30 million euros, so really good transfer window for out. And now for the ins. Let's start with the first free signing. Filippo Romagna, he came from Juventus. This deal was settled before this transfer window at the summer, so he will be our third choice central defender or fourth choice central defender, and he can also play on that defensive midfield position that we are using. Really good signing in my opinion. Previous Football Managers, he have been one of those wonder kids, but this year's game his potential is dropped slightly, but nevertheless good marking, good passing, heading is a bit low, but good mental decisions, determination, position, and physicals also. So I was really happy to get Filippo in our team and for free and relatively cheap, 1 million per annum wages. Next guy I'm really fussed about, Vincent Cosiello from Nice, 6.5 million, good rise in 13, a relatively big fee, but this guy looks really good, talented technical midfielder, can play deep line playmaker, advanced playmaker, you can name it. Good mental and physical attributes, also good passing, technique, tackling, marking, first touch, crossing, dribbling, finishing even, a really solid attribute there. And relatively cheap fee, 1.72 million, and valued already 14.5, so this was a cheap deal for us. Then our new backup goalkeeper, perhaps he can be our starter goalkeeper also, Predrag Rajkovic from Maccabi Tel Aviv, 2.7 million, a cheap deal in my opinion. Haven't played only one game, but clean sheet on that because he didn't get work permit at the start of the transfer window, so I needed to wait on that to 120 days before asking the new one, and now he got it. The reason was because Serbia is so low on FIFA rankings, so that he didn't get, but he had 14 caps on Serbia national team, so really good guy, and those attributes look decent. 1.5 million on wages, 6.75 on valuation at the moment, so 2.7 was a bargain. Then another wonder kid, Artur Gomez from Santos, 9 million, could rise on 19 million, so really big deal. Like we are seeing here, wonder kid, attacking midfielder, can play on right hand side and left hand side, also accomplished there. Those attributes look really good. Good corners, good crossing, dribbling is phenomenal, finishing 12, first touch 13, passing 13, technique 14, and good on those mental attributes: concentration, decision, determination, flair, off the ball, teamwork is rising, vision and work rate are really good, and look at that pace, 17 on pace, really good. Really happy for that this guy did get the work permit, because he's from Brazil and no apps on U20 or on the senior squad on Brazil national team. So really happy that he get that work permit and he can play. Then yet another wonder kid, Alexander Isak, from Dortmund, 5 million, could rise 8.5. Perhaps he's our new number one striker. Declining on those attributes, I don't know why, because he have been playing a lot of games, but look, he can play all the positions in the flanks and attacking midfielder, and he's on natural on that striker position. Swedish international, 5 appearances, 3 goals there. Relatively big fee on wages, 2.65. Valuation nearly 13 million already. So that fee, what it was, 5 million, could rise 8.5. It's nothing. A bargain. Dortmund must have put him on transfer list. I don't know how did I get him that cheap. And then Philipp Fuß, who we did talk about earlier. He did go on loan from Dynamo. Came from New York Red Bulls, 2.5 million, could rise 5.5. Looks really good central defender. 4-star potential, cheap wages, valuation already 3 million, and all the attributes are rising up. Good loan spell at Dynamo, could play, can play on those first team football games there. Hopefully he will get those international call-ups that he would get that work permit for us. Really hoping that. Then the second free transfer for our club, Mahmoud Dahoud. I was looking him at the January transfer window to steal his contract, but he wasn't eager to sign with us. But luckily in the summer he wanted to talk about us, and I'm happy about this midfielder. 22 caps for under 21s in German shirt. Looks really good. Advanced playmaker, can also play box to box. Actually he can play all the positions or roles in that midfield position. High wages 3.75, but his valuation 32.5 million already, and he came for free. Good seasons in Gladbach last year, 33 games, 4 goals, 8 assists. A bit under 7 average rating, so I'm really happy to get that guy for our club. Then first loan signing, and actually it's the only loan signing that we have this time. Reece Nelson from Arsenal, a solid English winger, can play a lot of positions on those flanks. Inside forward role is his best, and look at those attributes. Those are cracking technical attributes, and he's pacey guy also. Good mentals, and relatively cheap wages, a bit under 400,000. His valuation is 10 million, and if we look here, we had optional future fee 15 million. We can buy him at the end of the year if we wanted to. Then our new right hand side defender, wing back, now that Debussy did left, Lorenzo Dickmann from Novara, 5 million, could rise 13.75 million on those add-ons. He looks really good. Can play on wing back, full back, even in a midfield position. Those attributes look really tasty. Good crossing, good dribbling, first touch, marking, passing, technique, tackling, everything. Everything is on order. No games for Italian national team, but hopefully in future. 4-star potential, current ability 2.5 star. Valuated already 8.5 million, and decent 2 million per annum wages also. And there are two guys left. Another wing back now from left hand side from Santos. A big deal, 15.5 million. We did pay from Zeka. This Brazil team international, he have that one game in Brazil's national team. No under 20 caps. Those attributes are cracking. His physicals are dropping slightly because he had that injury. But he looks really, really good. Complete wing back, which we are using. And the last guy came from at the late stage of the transfer window. Marouane Fellaini was released from Man United for free. I did get him on trial, and he played really, really well on that ball-winning midfield position in that central midfield, and he looks really good. 2.3 million, relatively cheap wages, 6.5 million valuation already, 3-year deal. I'm happy about him. He will get games, and now we have a good solid midfield with a lot of guys which have Premier League or that top tier experience. And if we are go to look our team, you can see we get those Trent Alexander-Arnold and Ezekiel Pons another year from loan in our team. Trent Alexander-Arnold will be playing on that wing back position also, and for this time we have optional fee for him too. 20 million if we wanted to buy him at the end of the season. I don't know, 20 million seems a bit too much. His valuation is only 5 million, so let's see about that. And Ezekiel Pons also, I'm really, really happy that he decided to come back on loan with us. And for his deal also, there are now that optional fee, 10 million, and that is something I'm really, really happy about. 10 million is really, really cheap fee for this guy, I think. But his valuation is a bit low. I don't know if their loan players have lower valuation than the first team players, but 2.7 million valuated, 10 million for him. I think it will be bargain. If we look, he had 34 games with us in 2 seasons already and 22 goals. Cracking. I don't have anything else to say. But now let's go and see how our season have started. In Premier League, we are at the top. 6 games, 5 wins, 1 lost. Goal difference +7. Tottenham are second, 2 points behind of us, and Southampton surprisingly 3rd position. And if we are looking at their transfers, they have signed a lot of good guys. Jesse Lingard, Moise Keane, which I was happy to sign about. I would have signed him, but yeah, we didn't have that kind of money. And this defender, Turkish defender, I look also, he is phenomenal guy on that central defender position. And Craig Dawson, experienced guy also. So really, really good transfer window for Southampton. 60 million they have used. Really, really big fees. And well, they are 3rd in the table. Arsenal 5th. In front of them there are Liverpool in 4th position, and so on. Man United 9th position, only win 3 games and 10 points. And at the bottom places, Leeds United, West Brom and Bournemouth, which have lost all the 6 games. 7-0 to Liverpool, really, really big defeat there. Alvaro Morata, 9 goals in 5 games is really good. And Roberto Firmino behind him, also Liverpool player, 5 goals. Saido Perahinho, Stokes striker, 5 goals also. And if we go to the assist chart here, Alexander Isak, our striker, in 4 like Firmino and Tasic. Morata, Firmino and Klein, the best average rated players. Player of the matches, Alexis Sanchez, Alvaro Morata and Ungue, our defender in third position. Geronimo Rulli. It's so hard to pronounce his name. 3 clean sheets. Tom Heaton, Burnley's keeper, 3 also. And Peter Cech, also 3. Bellerin, Milner and Stewart have taken most cards. And yeah, if we go to see how our games went, let's start with the first one. We did beat West Brom 3-2 scoreline. We did lead 3-0 on this game. Ezekiel Pons started really well this season for hat-trick. Tammy Abraham gave the 2 late goals for West Brom, but luckily we managed to win the game. Then we did beat away Sunderland 2-1 scoreline. Tom Kearney and Thomas Kalas are goal scorers, and Sergio Leon gave the consolation goal at the late stage of the game. Then we trashed Everton 4-1 at home. Alexander Isak 2 quick goals, Ezekiel Pons and Berkay Özcan the 4th goal for our team. Domenico Berardi the only goal scorer for Everton. And then the slightly concerning defeat against Manchester City away game. Andre Silva gave the late winner in 69th minute. And if we look the stats, Man City did deserve the win. 23 shots, but only 4 on target. We did eliminate relatively good on the chances, but that one chance Andre Silva got, and yeah, they deserve the win. But after that, we started our Champions League journey. In our group, there are Real Madrid, Dortmund, and Fenerbahce, so really tough group. We did draw at home 2-2 against Real Madrid. Alexander Isak and Coley Woodrow, the late equalizer. Onguene, 2nd minute own goal, and Bernardo Silva, the 2nd goal for Real Madrid. Really good game for us, I think. The draw give us the hope to go through for this group. Then back to Premier League, we win 1-0 against Burnley at home. Really tough game, tricky opponent Burnley. Isak gave us the winner there, and then good solid game against Brighton. What team is it? Birmingham, not Brighton. Birmingham in EFL Cup 3rd round. 3-1 scoreline. Sigurdsson and 2 for Ezekiel Pons. Lukas Jutkiewicz gave the consolation goal for Birmingham. And the last game away to Leeds on that Elland Road 2-0 scoreline. Tom Kearney and Coley Woodrow are goal scorers. And next game will be against Dortmund in Champions League. And then a couple of tricky games. Tottenham, Fenerbahce there also. And then the big 4. Real Madrid, Liverpool, Dortmund and Manchester United in that January time. Late December time there, but those are coming up, and we are seeing you back again in after that January transfer window. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you are new, and check out the other videos for my channel. There are links also in the description below, like there are Mikmar's channel and his Twitter and those social feeds. So go check those out, and we are seeing you in the 2nd episode of the 3rd season, which is after January transfer window. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.